Alright guys, so in this episode, I kind of want to do the stop and swap stuff first before I do bottle stuff. Because a lot of the stop and swap stuff is going to require me to go into the sandcastle. Because I don't think any of that's unlocked. I will check it out first because I don't think any of those are unlocked. So I'll go to Freezezy Peak to check the cave. But if that's not it, then I have to enter the stop and swap codes. Alright, let's see if the ice key is actually unlocked or if I need to do that myself. Okay, so it's still locked, so I'll go to the sandcastle and treasure trove code. Unlock those codes. They are long, so it's going to take a little bit. Oh my god. So I don't know if that's possible in the original 64. I'm gonna assume so, just because everything else has seemed pretty similar. But somehow Yum Yum got onto me during the cutscene for the sandcastle getting drained. And he must have been on top of me. And it was triggering his event a bunch of times, and since Banjo stays still during those cutscenes. Oh my god, dude, look at all this. This would probably crash the N64. Look at all of those. That's crazy. I just exploded with eggs and feathers. My goodness. I've never seen him climb up here before, so that's... Oh my god, well, hopefully he's stuffed. My goodness. That was crazy. I've never seen anything like that in all of Banjo Kazooie. Okay, without further ado, oh my god, there's still some collectibles over here. Let's do this Cheeto code. Or not Cheeto code, the stop and swap code. So if you ever wanted to use any of the codes in the game without unlocking them, I think you need to do the cheat first. Which you'll hear if you hear the cow sound. Feels very Earthworm Jim-esque. I don't know if it's cheats. Or is it Cheeto? Let me just double check real quick. Okay, yeah, you do cheat and then you enter the code. So these codes are long. So, I'm gonna put it on the screen, but I'll probably... Give me some time to talk. That's called Now... W. Now you can see a nice ice key, which you can have for free. I gotta do the U. Can. Yeah, I would have never known this as a kid. This is ridiculous. How would you ever know about this? Because they didn't want this, well, they wanted to do it, but then they kind of hid this behind this secret mechanic. Because normally, I think if you got 100%, the stuff was supposed to open up, but since Nintendo didn't really want them doing this, they kind of just shelved it as a secret thing. It's a really, really secret thing. Nice. One thing I'm worried about is that since I did the... I wasn't too sure if it was cheats or Cheeto. That, hopefully putting those extra letters at the beginning doesn't mess anything up. So I think I did I, and then C, E, and key. Also, I changed my microphone settings around, so if I sound different, that's probably why. It sounded a little bit nicer when I was testing stuff out. Now it's witch. Not like the witch like grunty, but like witch when you're deciphering somebody. Which of these is the correct one? You can have for free. It's another U. And all of these stop and swap codes are this long, which is unfortunate. And some of them are in kind of disappointing places too. Can. have... Because one of them... There's two in Man Monster Mansion, but one of them is like, why did they put that there? V... For free. And I think it does a cutscene if you do it right. Or it'll do a sound, I know that at least. Let's see if I got it right. No, I did it wrong. Okay, I'll be right back. Because I don't want you guys to have to deal with that all over again. There we go. Yeah, so you know if you got it right if you got the cutscene activated. And I'll do the next one. Let's see, which one do I have here? So this is the one for Treasure Trove Cove, because I don't think this one risen up. Okay. So this one is out of the sea it rises to reveal more secret prizes. I think this one will just speed it up. Oh, I gotta do the cheats first. Oh, that's weird. I have to leave Treasure Trove Cove? I thought it's just leave the sandcastle. Oh, I just messed it up. There we go. Now I can see the fruits of my labor. And I won't go there just yet. I want to get the rest of these all in one go. So this one is for the one in Gobi's Valley. So this one is a desert door opens wide, ancient secrets wait inside. Okay, I thought I messed that up. I thought I forgot the extra S in secrets. Okay, let's see. Next one is... This is the one in Man Monster Mansion with the barrel in the cellar. This one is don't you go and tell her about the secret in her cellar. That was the first time it actually like glowed a color when I did it. Alright, next one. Guessing is the other Man Monster Mansion one. Yeah, so this one is going to be on top of Lago. I don't know why. They should have put it in that chest that was in Grunty's room. Amidst the haunted gloom, a secret in the bathroom. Next code. Okay, there's that one. Which is such a lazy place to put it, in my opinion, but whatever. Next one, I think this one's kind of cool. So this one's going to be in Click Clock Woods in Nabnut's room during the wintertime. And apparently he has like a girlfriend he's sleeping with, which I think is new if you do this. So it's now Banjo will be able to see it on Nabnut's table. Also, one thing I wanted to talk about really quick is these things. If you're playing on like Xbox Live, I think you have to have Banjo Tooie also on a save file and or nuts and bolts to be able to get access to these things without. Because I think if you put these in with the cheats, it like flags the save file for Banjo Kazooie. So you need to have those if you want to be able to do it on there. But I mean, I'm pretty sure most people don't have an Xbox 360 anymore. So, anyways, back to this. There we go. It placed them weirdly at the beginning. That's funny. Okay, and any more? Oh yeah, just the one in Rusty Bucket Bay in the cabin room, the captain's room. That should be all of them. Let me just double check real quick. Yeah, that looks like it's it. So this one is the secret you'll be grabbing in the captain's cabin. Okay, that's all of them. So I'll go collect them and then get started on the bottle puzzles, which that'll be a lot more fun. Unfortunately, I'll still have to do the codes for the castle to activate them, but at least there's some gameplay involved with that. Okay, if I remember correctly, I think the cabin's quarter is somewhere on this side. This might be the map room. It's funny because I think it's the like I didn't get that mumbo token over here. Finally got it. I still feel like I'm missing one because ending on 39 is a bit weird. Oh, it's the other one. Maybe it's on the other side. Does the music in here change? It sounds like it's different. It's a pretty cool song. Ooh. Okay, let's get on to the next one. one. It's cool that it's like a different music. Now I'm curious, does it persist or is it still... It plays it every time. Huh. That's something I didn't know. Alright, I guess to... wherever's closer, I guess Freezy's Peak next. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Alright, I lied. I'm going to Mad Monster Mansion first, because I need to go here. And then, Freezy's Peak, and then Gobi's Valley. Then I'll have to finish off in Click Clock Woods. This one's cool. It's another variant of this music. Okay. And I assume this one plays again. That's a funny oversight. And I guess by the time you get that stuff, it's like, why would you ever want to come back in there again? Alright, now we can be able to go to... I can go into Waz's cave now. See if the music changes here too. My guess is yeah. Maybe if I get closer to the goal, the ice key. Yeah. Oh my god, so many sound effects playing together. Is there anything else in this room? Just ice on the top. It doesn't really sound like it has any a Freezy's Peak music incorporated with it. Alright, to the next area. Alright, the next area is Gobi's Valley. So it's pretty easy, you just go down a hallway and ground pound on a switch and that's it. I don't know why they made Treasure Trove Cove the only one that has any bit of difficulty attached to it. It would have been nice to do some sort of like platforming to get to each one. So it's pretty cool. This one kind of reminds me of some Donkey Kong 64 music. Oh yeah, this one's really cool. I like this rendition. Alright, back in Treasure Trove Cove to do the more difficult challenge for the stop and swap stuff. And then I'll end it off with Click Clock Wood, just because that one's kind of out of the way. I guess I could have done that one first, because the cauldron is over by the way to Treasure Trove Cove, but I just thought do this one to end it off the episode technically with Nabnut. So hopefully I don't fail this one. Yeah, because I think maybe Gobi's Valley could have utilized maybe a bunch of magic carpets and some of the other carpets that like you need to shoot eggs into those statues for them to move. I think just a mixture of certain things would have been cool, but I understand limitations for the N64 at the time kind of probably restricted them. Oh man, I messed up at the last point. Gosh dang it. Yeah, but that's probably why. If they could have remade the game now, I think a lot of things would have been changed, but maybe they made the stop and swap. Because I think definitely stop and swap is a doable thing now, especially for like PC games, just because it's like you just need to check if that file exists on the person's computer. And with Steam, that's super easy to check. But yeah, you just check. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up first before I continue talking. It's probably bothering a bunch of people. Okay. Yeah, what I was saying is it'd be easier to make it on Steam just because it's like I'm pretty sure there are Steam games that check if you have certain game saves or files, so it would be super easy to do nowadays. And they were able to get it working with the Xbox version, the 360 versions, because they just check if you have save files for those. Alright, well, off to Click Clock Woods. Alright, back in Click Clock Woods. So, this will be the last one, I think, for this episode. I don't know how long this episode's going to be. It's definitely going to be a lot of stuff that's cut up here, because I don't want to bore you guys in this video. But yeah, if this video isn't long enough, I'll probably start doing, or I'll attach the bottle puzzles with this. I just need to go over to Nabnuts, break his window in, break into his place through the window, and then steal the egg that him and his girlfriend, or I'm assuming girlfriend, are hiding. Oh, dang it. See if I can beak bomb into there. Nope. Oh no. I thought it was going to launch me in, but I guess not. Oh wait, this is the wrong way. This is for the secret thing. I'm dumb. I just break into his regular window. You guys are probably like smacking your face like, this idiot. I don't know if that's a good thumbnail or not. Banjo can be a creep and just watch them for all of winter. Okay, so that's probably going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I can start the next part in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. I think Grunty's rock is... You could, like, see it now. Yeah. Pongo isn't here, but rock is here. Also, I did mention this at the beginning. Like, you can break those with an egg. Doesn't seem like you could, because the other rocks in this game that you can't break, but I guess since they count as an enemy, that might be the reason. I'm not sure. You gotta go back to Banjo's place. Some puzzles. To do that, you gotta look at bottles here. This is something I really want to know how to implement, because if I don't know how to do it for this game, I definitely won't be able to do it for Banjo Tooie. This is probably one of my favorite parts about Tooie. This is how you unlock the levels. Yeah, the rotating part is the difficult part. I'm guessing what they're doing is probably... There's obviously a camera here, but that it's... all these things are... In Unity, there's something called a render texture that essentially grabs what the camera is viewing and then puts it to a texture in the game for you to use. And so I'm guessing something similar to that, where all of the materials have the texture of that render texture. So it essentially just has everything that the camera would be seeing. But I think you need to do some like UV shenanigans to get it to line up perfectly. That'll definitely be a fun thing to figure out, because once I got it the one time should work with everything else. Thankfully, this first puzzle isn't too difficult. I don't think anything's really scrambled here. You just go around and kind of places things in the most obvious spots. Usually what I like doing, and with real puzzles too, is just start with the edges first and go from the inner stuff then. Oh, back to Treasure Trove Cove. Okay, I'm back here. So one thing I realized it's going to be a little tedious having to go back to from Spiral Mountain to here. So usually I just save and quit. That's usually faster. Thankfully, since Bottles gives us the code. If Bottles gives us the code, I think I can just put it in without having to do the cheat stuff. Although I could just do the cheat and give myself the codes, but should be Bottle bonus 1. Thankfully, this code isn't too long. Is that not the right code? I could have sworn that was what it was. Check just a moment. Okay, so I just checked. So I can keep doing the bottle stuff. He just gives me the codes to do in here. So I'll do all of those after I completed all the puzzle challenges he gives me. Alright, Bottles, you son of a bitch, I'm back. I'm sorry, Bottles, I didn't mean to be mean to you. Out of time? Bro, I just started. Hopefully I don't have to do the first one again. Hopefully it saves that. If not, I'll just cut it for you guys. Okay, I'll just cut this one out for you guys. I guess you need to do them consecutively. Okay. But now, should be able to do it again. So, I'll talk about, I was looking at all the codes, and it looks like they use it a lot for like debugging stuff. So that's going to be something interesting for when I remake. That's a good way for me to test a bunch of stuff. I assume they did that. I don't know why they had to make the code so long, because I don't think they'd like entering all that stuff themselves. That's how it was back then. Although they probably could have typed it on their computer instead of actually entering it themselves in the game. But who knows how they did it. I guess if you want to be testing on console, that's not a bad way. I feel like they could have had other codes that were much shorter for testing. Because I know whenever I test stuff for my games, I have a very crude implementation, and then I realize, okay, well, this is taking me way too long to test. So I need to find a way to speed up that workflow. I mean, they got a game out, so what am I saying? And a pretty damn good game at it. I mean, thankfully we don't have to do this just yet. I think it's like one of the last ones you need to do that, which is pretty rough. Also, when I have to remake this too, I need to... I don't know if I'll be able to follow exactly what this is to a T to recreate it, but yeah, that'll be something I'll have to deal with. Okay, yeah, some of them are shuffled now. Like I said, start with the corner pieces, but they might be shuffled. Okay, that one actually was normal. This one I can see is flipped. This one is there. Come on, man, just stop getting hit. Maybe goes on this side. So this one I think goes in the corner here. Another corner piece. Thankfully there's only so many inside pieces because those are the ones I struggle with the most. Goes up there. This is a sound effect for when I turn. I think my controller has a little bit of drift. I think I can fix that really quick. I'll do it after this. Yeah, a lot of them are just bottle bonus. Include numbers here. Usually they're just like funny, like gimmick, like change the, like gives big head stuff. Okay, it seems to have recalibrated itself. That's one thing I like about this controller is that there's software to recalibrate stuff to how you want them to be. Oh boy. Also, I wonder if it shuffles things in the same order all the time. I think this one needs to be flipped. Like that. I just need to figure out where it goes. No, they wouldn't do puzzles like that. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that one alone for right now and just do the edges. Looks like I still have a little bit of drift. It's also a dead zone thing I might need to tweak too. Okay, this one I think goes up here. The last corner piece. There, I think I saw Nab Milk. I'm gonna go to the top. Where's the last bottom piece? There it is. I think this is the last top. I just gotta orient them like this. Which one is it? There we go. Fortunate because there's like a lot of dark spots, so not really too helpful. There's Banjo. I wonder if you had like any of the big head stuff, does that affect the Banjo in this one, or if it's like a set, like a separate Banjo? And I think you can do this after Treasure Trove Cove is unlocked, or at least the sandcastle stuff. At least that's what it said on the computer when I was looking at it. This one goes on the top somewhere. There you go. Missing one. There's a corner piece. Okay, this one I think goes on the bottom. One should go on the top. Let's see. Am I missing any other? Where's the last side piece? There it is. I think this one goes there. Saw the note. I think this one is flipped. Oh, that's where Banjo is. Okay, I thought they were going to be difficult, but they're not too bad. What do you got for me next, Bottle Man? It's the last one? Okay. No. This one is here. Another corner piece. There it is. The last corner piece. Here it is. I thought this stuff was going to take me a lot longer to do, but it's not that bad. If I had to go back and forth each time, that would have been pretty rough, actually. I think this might go on top. It goes there. Okay. Okay, normally the inside pieces are difficult, but I'm seeing some that are not too bad. Okay, which I think it's the last inside piece. I'm actually finishing off with the outsides. Usually I don't do that. Finishing off with the outsides isn't too bad either. Oops. Should have realized that's not the right one. That one has 2 outs and 1 in. Bottle bonus. I thought there was another secret one. I don't know. It would have been cool if they had a 2-y puzzle here. A nice teaser. This one might be difficult. The corner piece. There's a corner piece here. Another corner piece. Banjo was over here somewhere. Banjo was up here. What is this? Side piece? Somewhere over here. There we go. Yeah, that one's kind of a shard in the dark. There we go. Okay, all the inside pieces, that's good. I can see why this one's tough. Too many similar colors, it's hard to deduce what's what. The other ones had a lot of striking features, whereas this one's kind of bare. Pardon the pun. There's the last corner piece. Actually, no. This is the last corner piece. Oh, I can't put it there. Move that out of the way. It's a good thing I didn't know that. Okay, this one was definitely the closest one so far. Thankfully, it was the last as well. I think this one gives you the wishy-washy code. Okay. I'm guessing that's it then, bottles. Okay, bottle bonus 1. Bottle bonus 2. Ooh, that's very nice. Alright, well I guess I'll meet you guys in the sandcastle. Okay, so I think I need... So I save and quit after doing that. I don't think you're supposed to because it probably loses the saved data. So maybe I might need to do the cheat thing and just enter the codes that way. I did the cheats and it's still not giving it to me. Yeah, they don't really do much. The first one gives you a big head. The second one gives Banjo big feet and big hands. The third one gives Kazooie a big head. The fourth one gives Banjo a skinny body and a small head. The fifth one gives Banjo a skinny body, small head, small hands, skinny and big feet. Big hand and big feet. The big bottle bonus gives Banjo a skinny body, big hands, big head. And gives Kazooie a big head too. And then the last one is Wishy-Washy Banjo, which turns you into a washing machine, which actually is a transformation in the next game. I'll try Wishy-Washy Banjo. If that doesn't work, then fortunately I'll just end it off here. I really want to show off at least a Wishy-Washy Banjo. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go back to bottles. Alright, well, be right back. Actually, I'm gonna end it off here. I'm just not kind of feeling it. If you guys want to see the bottle codes, you can Google or you can search them on YouTube. It's fine. So it was a fun little replay of the series, seeing everything a lot better quality. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll be continuing Bug Fables soon, so that'll be that on the channel, and then after that, I don't know. I'm probably going to focus more on game development, so I'll probably be toning back the videos or just kind of not make any videos for a while. We'll see. Anyways, see you guys.